Guess what? Lord Lore's back.
I'm bringing death bees to you.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there are a lot of bees. I have this. I can do that now. Watch me turn this super dummy into a wormhole. Into a donut. Watch me turn this guy into a donut.
Well, there's 16,000 damage.
Lord Lore has gained the power to put things in death donuts. It's been a while, so I am like, my groove is a little off. I need to remind myself what is happening. I need to make the next level of lore. You just hang out?
I'm seeing what relics you need.
Am I building familiar?
Now, like I said, I'm seeing what relics you need.
Give Lord Lore more relics.
Tick-tock. Disaster mind.
Tick-tock, that's what your life sounds like. This has been your daily dose of existential dread with Lord Lore. After all, death is the most lore of all. I lost connection!
I also lost connection.
DynamitePuzzle, are you able to speak with us? This is our first time playing Terraria in about a month, and I think DynamitePuzzle has ceased to exist. So I guess it's just you and me, GoldenMammon.
Yeah, just you.
Let's just do you want to do
a podcast?
A podcast. Let's do a podcast in the requiem of DynamitePuzzle. We can say our favorite things.
I'm kind of struggling here.
Remember that time DynamitePuzzle had a gun that made things big and small?
that was pretty good. That gun was pretty good.
Yeah. And all the times that DynamitePuzzle died in the boss fight, and so that made me feel less bad about whenever I died in a boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Let's say our least favorite things about DynamitePuzzle.
Remember that time he interrupted us when we were speaking?
Oh yeah. Who would ever interrupt someone while they're speaking?
Who would do that?
Ever?
Who would do?
Makes things very hard to edit. Watch us sit here for another hour before.
I'm gonna do something else.
What you gonna do?
Work on some music.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and simply exist. What's happening? You streaming, making music? Sam's theme. Groovy. I can't wait to look at this recording and just go through a solid minute of silence, and then just me saying groovy. Assuming this isn't captured in music. Welcome to our podcast where Lord Lore learns how music is made. My recording probably will capture the music at least. Probably not the Discord screen itself.
Probably not.
Because I do have the capture. Because it does capture your voice, which is from Discord. Okay, we got a message from. Gosh, I have two songs going on now. Okay, we had a message from DynamitePuzzle. Wi-Fi has ceased to exist for DynamitePuzzle. We'll see if any of this makes it a video. It might. I don't know. First video back from the break, and it's trash. I present trash. Just live in the chaos. Just be one with the chaos. Just heard a snare drum thing, or symbol, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a symbol. Come on.
My second guess was correct. My musical instincts are unmatched. Maybe we stop. Podcast over.
Aww. I wasn't even recording that whole time.
I was, and I have the consequences of it. DynamitePuzzle's back. While you were gone, we had a trashy podcast.
Okay.
I don't know how much of that earlier, if you could even call it a podcast, will make it into the video, but we'll see. It might be funny, it might be comedy.
Are we gonna be fighting any of those bosses?
After I build, because you left before I could build last time, I'm gonna finish what I wanted to do.
Oh no, I meant the relics.
Oh yeah.
Next up is Golem. Do we not already have a Golem relic?
I've got morning wood and pumpkin.
Window Golem is extremely pathetic. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
he's
what...
literally canonically pathetic.
Yeah, the lore said so. Golem fist is down. Golem fist is down. Golem head is down. Golem has been
Pathetic.
defeated.
Oh, I got the pet too.
Oh, nice.
My theory is that Golem is less pathetic as low guy, because cute things are too cute to be pathetic.
I like how you can just
There
say
you go.
things that are just completely stupid and just say that is the lore.
What do you mean they're stupid?
Nothing.
Lord Lore is not a joke. Lord Lore is serious.
Shrimpy truffle.
Shrimpy truffle. Who got
Pork
the
of the sea.
Shrimpy truffle.
That is a lot of bees.
You're a lot of bees. I am down to do progression now.
For progression, we have apparently the Frost Legion.
Oh,
What?
I forgot that's a thing.
Who cares, man, honestly?
It's
most-
in the checklist.
The most
I mean, you
forgettable
can
Terraria
actually.
event.
I actually checked the perforators, even though we haven't actually fought them. But it only appears during Christmas time,
I see. Okay, that's why
I think I have
forget
event disabled.
so we
So
can
we-
you can
but that's
actually
why.
mark them as defeated. That's what I
That's-
did for the perforators.
That's lying. Or that's lore. The
We
lore
just didn't
is
defeat that actual boss.
the lore is we defeated the Frost Legion. That's the lore. That's the lore now. We don't have to do it because the lore says so.
So then it's so the next boss is actually the Profaned Guardians. That's the next thing on the checklist.
Shock.
That is the next thing to do because there's nothing else earlier.
I mean,
that
unless
could
we
do.
want Santa. Unless we want
You have to
Santa.
defeat Frost Legion and got Santa? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Okay,
Santa hasn't. Santa
we
hasn't
already made
appeared
the
yet, so
thing
I guess we
for
have
some
to
of them?
fight the Frost Legion again.
We already have the thing.
I mean,
Well, I want Santa, so let's do the Frost Legion again.
seriously? Okay.
Again, because there was a glitch, and
Okay.
we weren't recording the Frost Legion the first time because my OBS messed up, and there's a glitch that Santa didn't spawn, so we have to fight Frost Legion again. Totally, that's what happened.
What are they?
The nice thing about lore is that anything you say can be true. They're coming. I hear snow breaking.
That would be me. Breaking
Kill.
the snow.
Kill.
Breaking the ice.
Lord Lore has defeated the 50th Mr. Stabby. It is an honor to kill the 50th Mr. Stabby. I'd like to thank Alexis and Neyma for cheering me on when I killed Mr. Stabby, as they did.
We said absolutely
You were
nothing.
just totally silent. They were cheering me on. You were cheering me on in your minds.
That is a possibility.
Because Frost Legion is a very high concentration event.
Of course.
Oh no,
anyway,
it isn't.
now that we've defeated the Frost Legion, maybe you can take on the Destroyer. Maybe. Or maybe the Cryogen.
Santa Claus!
Why is
Jank
Jank the Santa Claus?
Jank the Santa Claus. That is
Why is he named
interesting.
Jank?
I didn't know Santa Claus was a title. I am Jank, the Santa Claus.
We should make just a little Christmas area in the snow biome.
The Tree of Lord Lore has been assembled.
I give everything around me diseases.
That is interesting. Just putting Christmas lights in my town. They could probably just be here year round. Because they kind of fit.
Yeah, your town's
They fit
colorful
the
enough for
vibe.
that.
They fit the vibe.
Yeah. Yep. These are neat. Okay. I gotta point out something that kind of annoys me.
What?
The edges of these little areas down here have the little gold bits. Probably because there's no walls behind the pillars. And it kind of annoys me that there's walls in the middle.
Well, that's a great reason to leave them there then.
It's these two that bother me. Right here, on the inside outer pillar. And it's not the same on this side.
Yeah, I know. Are you fighting the Profane Guardians now?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm about to summon him in 3, 2,
Backing away from me.
1.
Whoa. Here comes the
I
sun.
don't know what's going on here.
They're rocks. They're banging tunes. You ever lose your mouse cursor on screen? I don't know what it
Yep.
is. Whatever.
Oh,
Maybe
what's
it's
Mine
really
like
require aiming.
a very bright color.
My cursor is
hi,
long lost
buddy.
now. I found my cursor. Good news. My cursor is no longer lost. We're fighting the asteroid belt.
Big fireball.
Big fire. Whoa.
Big fire would explode.
Guardian Commander has been defeated. Oh,
It's easy.
we did it. The Profaned Guardians. The
Oh,
Guardians
that's
are
a
rather
construct.
simple constructs, extensions of the Profaned Goddess's power. They are given partial autonomy to hunt down threats and are rarely seen outside of temples sanctified in their name. She has been attempting to expand her domain. It is of no surprise she sees you as her largest threat to that. After all, it was you that finished off the star-spawned horror that catalyzed the downfall of the dragons. Drawn her out from hiding. Have no mercy, for the profane goddess shows none herself. And I have no mercy for the slime to interrupt my lore and maybe go during my lore reading.
Shall we
Yes.
farm Astrum Deus then?
I wasn't even wearing my Nebula armor during that Profane Guardians fight. I was just in my Reaver armor.
Odd.
Accept your fate, worm.
Foul worm.
Accept your fate, foul worm.
These.
Death comes for us all.
In the bleak midwinter.
In the bleak midwinter.
Oh.
Now, I feel like having only the Reaver armor in this is more of a consequence in this fight than in the Guardians.
Switch out then.
I'm doing lasers. I'll be fine. Cut to me dying.
Yeah. If you do die in this fight, you definitely should do that.
I gotta cut. We can't say anything funny now because if I die, I gotta cut to when I die.
Well, you didn't die, so.
Yeah, so I can keep that whole fight if I wanted to. Should we fight the Dragon Folly? Our lanterns are one.
What if we flew into the sky and our lanterns touch?
You.
If them becoming one is fine, but touching,
3, 2, 1.
Burb.
It's very agile, Burb.
Not agile enough for my donuts. I don't know
That
if I
was-
took any damage during that fight. I'm at full health right now.
Things are really easy right now for some reason.
It's like a weird red pillar in the sky and it hurts me. Dragon Folly. Near the close of the Draconic era, there are records of the impure dragon species. Wyverns, basilisks, pigrons, and the like are documented, though none are sure how exactly they came to be. To this day, scholars argue over the true names and lineages of these creatures. Names aside, it is clear the first offshoots are pure enough to retain the great strength of their forebears. Naturally, this led them to be targeted by cruel divine mandates, and most were hunted to extinction. It is known that fishrons, follies, and the abyssal worms survived the purging hunts of the deific era. Notably, they are now all reclusive of exceedingly violent. It is tragic how they evolved to be that way.
I think defeating Providence is gives us the next armor and weapon tiers.
It does, yeah.
Do we want to do that now? Or do we want to wait?
I'm down to
something
do it
else.
now.
I believe it drops different things depending if you fight in the Hollow or the Underworld.
Yeah, it does.
We will want to fight it in both the Hollow and the Underworld.
I
Well,
like my
probably.
Sandstorm Spirit just going crazy over there. Putting their arms in the air.
This will probably be a hard fight.
Why would that be? Every other fight's been super easy so far.
Exactly.
Because it's Providence, the profane goddess.
Probably pussover. Summoning in 3, 2, 1.
Come over here. Ah! You're big. You're huge. You're like the Leviathan. Ah! What is that? This is like a wall of flame.
Why am I not in stealth mode?
I'm done. Ow. I'm dead.
Oh, I just realized, well,
Lore is back.
it enrages at night.
Why
So-
did we do this?
Why we're getting the walls of fire?
That's why
No,
it just
that's
turns
why the
blue.
fire just turned blue.
Flames burn away at your wings. What does that mean? I'm dead. Santa has been slain? This is a travesty.
I don't know why alcohol gets favorited every time it enters my inventory. What is the game trying to say?
I need to buy more though, because I completely ran out of the alcohol I've been using.
Lord
That was a
Lore.
really weird thing to say.
Lord Lore has never used alcohol, only drugs. Lord Lore is sober, but also high out of his mind.
3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry. I did the wrong thing.
Oh god. You get it? Because
Ha 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 ha.
I'm pretty funny. I'm already half dead and I barely even noticed. Don't fire. Don't fire. No flame. No flame. What is all this? What
Yeah.
is all this nonsense?
It's like Undertale.
Touch the
We're trying
green
to play
sparks.
Undertale.
My mouse
You
doesn't
do not
have
have
enough
a
buttons
keyboard?
for that.
What the heck, man? You just
Well, it's on my
laser.
keyboard.
I like to think I did pretty well. Anyway, back to hell. I'm getting
Yeah,
hit by
sometimes it's
something,
hard.
I'm not sure what. Lord Moore's back. Just in time for it to die. I got the Purge Guzzler.
I think
Yes.
that's
Okay.
mine.
Yes.
I also got.
I don't know if it's the best weapon I have, but it's the best name of the weapon I have. So does Eula Bloom spawn the world now?
Yeah. Yeah, it does, I'm pretty sure.
I think my nuclear fury is still like my best weapon. If only it were called the Purge Guzzler. I could just call it the Purge Guzzler even though it's not called the Purge Guzzler. Anyway, Providence the Profane Goddess. A glorious day. Deeds of valor of this caliber are enshrined in legend. Of this age only the witch, Baylor, and myself can compare. Providence was perhaps one of the wickedest gods, hell-bent on purification through erasure. Her worshippers saw little value in life. Pain was not a price that they justified to pay. The profaned goddess promised her followers she would end inequality by reducing all to featureless ash. Those devoted to her were weak-willed, yet she reigned as one of the mightiest gods. Perhaps it was their easily swayed nature that let her draw so much power from them. I feel like over the course of this playthrough, the ground has just gotten more and more full of various ores.
Yeah.
The modded
Ooh, you can
Terraria
make
experience.
elderberries.
It's probably like 20% ores at this point. More Eula Bloom. More
It's like you
Oh
make
my
with
god, I'm
Eula
just seeing Eula Bloom go up.
Eula Bloom go stonks.
I need to fight Providence again.
If we're gonna fight Providence again, we should do it in
Bloom.
one.
Okay, summoning in 3, 2, 1. I forgot that she doesn't give contact damage, so I don't have
Yeah,
to worry
I was
about her
alarmed
running
by
into
that.
me.
Like, Providence just flew right at my body and didn't do any damage. I'm dying. Stop hurting me. I was pricked by a flower? What flower? Stop glitching all over the place. It's very hard to see a lot of these projectiles. So a lot of the time it feels like I'm taking damage from nothing.
And Elysian Age Aegis. I'll keep this
We
around.
should kill Ravager a couple more times. We've got new drops. You do know that Polterplasm is just found in the dungeon, right?
Oh, I thought
We have some. So yeah, it's Bloodstone, Blood Orbs, and Polterplasm.
What did someone think was a viable weapon against dog?
The Lacerator. And for some reason it dealt an insane amount of damage to dog.
Probably because he wormed?
I was confused why you were saying dog for some reason, but then I remembered that's the
And in
That's
the
the
Get Fixed Boy World
story of
Seed,
gods.
Concerning.
What happened? Why are there whales? Did I do something?
If you kill those enemies, too much of those enemies, then Poltergast spawns.
I can shoot blood. Do we want to try fighting the dynamic trio, the Stormweaver, the Cygnus, and Ceaseless Void?
everyone ready?
Let me just ascend
Yeah,
to
sure.
your location.
I'm gonna go do some reforging.
I never reforge.
You should. It's
I
so much
reforged
better
all of
in
mine.
this mod.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes, yes it is.
Like, you're guaranteed to get a better modifier.
Still, it's probably just like a 10% increase in whatever, right? And it takes time and people
Yeah,
gotta wait for
10%.
you.
Bring him down. I hear...
I'm chasing him with blood. There's lightning everywhere, oh gosh. I wasn't prepared for that.
Wow, that was fast.
Oh right, only the tail takes damage, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that feature.
It's too much lightning. Let's go. Dodge the lightning. It's not that much. I'm being pursued.
I'm chasing the tail.
And he's chasing my tail. Gosh.
He's down. His armor's gone.
The armor's gone?
Yep.
Worm flesh revealed? Oh yeah, it does sound fleshy now. That's great. Worm. Whoa, faster. Very hard to dodge those because they arrive so fast.
The very
Oh,
quick
yeah,
ones,
I thought
are
those were also
just-
attacks.
I think they're tells.
I'm turning this worm into an S.
What? Why?
To go through the tornadoes.
I thought you were
I
talking
killed
about
him.
wormholes.
Should we find another of the boys?
Hold on.
I'm sure there's like an actual lore term. There's like an actual term for them, but for me, it's boys.
The Servants
gotta
of the
read.
Devourer is the name, by the way.
I must.
Fast.
Stormweaver. This beast, while of lesser stature than the Devourer, is a great danger.
Can I see it?
They are clearly of the same species. Even
Storm?
the serpent was known to devour wyverns whole. Very little
That's
is known
pretty
about
cool.
the realm or space that the great Devourer hails from. Even Drayden in his obsessive research
I like
has been unable to discern its true nature. The Weaver has slipped through a rift from this place opened by the Devourer, and he has monitored it since. In his mind, the lesser serpent's similar powers could lead it to be too threatening for him to let live. Little does he know, he has forever stood in a similar position. He thinks himself invincible after all.
Okay. What do we think about Ceaseless Void next?
Let's Void. Fight. Don't fight the boys.
I hear boss music. Has someone been fighting the boys?
We may have hurt the boys a bit. Is everyone just the boys now? When there's a group of enemies, I call them the boys.
Everyone's a boy, even girls. And
The Gorals.
not
The
and
girls are
things that aren't people.
the Gorals.
Boys is a gender neutral term.
Yeah.
When? Since when?
Since now. Because I said so.
Makes sense. It's like how guys is like a gender movement, depending on who you ask. Long dead prisoners seek their zealous revenge.
3, 2, 1. He's sucking.
He sucks. Oh. The void's waiting.
Why are you in front of me?
Whoa.
I've died like 5 times this
Dodging
fight.
play here. Whoa. Ah. Wow. Whoa, light show. I'm like moving weird or something. It must be the warp.
He's not taking damage, we just gotta survive.
There we go.
He's dead.
What is that?
Yo, he dropped a mega healing potion. That was the sound of the void.
Ceaseless Void. It contained previously inert portal sealed in the dungeon. The presiding cult kept it closely guarded secret. Upon sighting the Devourer of Gods, their leader hurriedly led me to its chamber to reveal its existence to me. The portal led to the Devourer's home. It was identical to his, only ancient and perfectly stable. The servant claimed it too was his creation. Its permanence was a mistake, he later rectified, but this rift was unquestionably far older than he. It dated back to the golden age of dragons. His lie was thin and forced. Something far more powerful than the Devourer was at hand. Its eerie persistence gnawed at my mind. It did not just threaten me. It threatened everyone, everything. Even when faced with blatant lies and heroic danger, I simply walked away and did not return. Soon should we fight Cygnus, and that can be the last boss for today?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I've got orbs. Placed my orbs in power. And I just buffed accidentally. Can we summon the boss now so this doesn't go to waste?
And my puzzle get here. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, dramatic. Get orbs. Face my orbs.
Ow.
Boss ain't so bad.
Please go away.
Well, Neyma's all set, but for me it's
basically
not so bad.
chasing me.
I've got Twisting Nether.
Twisting Nether.
Well, now we can make a cosmic worm.
We sure can. But that's something we're gonna have to do next episode, right?
Anyway, Cygnus. An aberration that defies all explanation, born of the distortion and revered by the Onyx kinsmen. Almost all informed about this entity is sourced from that enigmatic clan. All else is hearsay. It has been reported to manifest in multiple places at once. Its capacity for deceit and ruthless cunning is peerless. Status compatriot Braylord dueled me to a standstill. With our blades locked, the Ronin lunged for the lethal blow. The Devourer is not one for honor or loyalty, but he sensed weakness, hesitation, and easy prey. The serpent ensnared both my assailants in a dimensional vortex, assuring me they were as good as dead. Yet Status must have struck a bargain with Cygnus. He escaped his banishment unscathed. There is something I want to show off that I neglected to show off before. Oh, this is an exploding blessing here now. There's so many orbs in the sky now.
Oh, I'm so gonna die, aren't I?
I'm gonna mine these and see what happens.
Satisfying.
Somehow it's snowing up here.
Stormweaver kinda weird like that.
Stormweaver? Why is it snowing in the desert, Stormweaver? Here's what I wanted to show off.
3 to 4,000?
The mushroom wave
How much?
house.
Oh, they're typically 3 to 4,000, but if I get in close,
yeah,
it can
so
be
that can
significantly more.
definitely because I'm doing like 6,000.
I'm just gonna hang out here while my friends die.
And I also have the recon scope that just reduces my that reduces their aggression. So
Just gotta watch your battle from here. Watching you dodge around. whoa, there's just a cool flash of light. This is the Crabulon music. Got a space club. I just made this between episodes.
Which one?
Whoa, what's this?
I mean,
Drone.
C2.
Go!
So.
Go, drone! Go off into the horizon. I
What
guess I
are you
forgot to
talking-
show it off, but this level.
Where's your
is
drone?
About done. It's by
Hello, drone. You want me to open a door for you?
the top one, please.
The door is open.
If I can get in, if I can control myself with enough finesse. Yeah. It just flew out. Jump. Yeah, here's the next level of the lore museum. It's just some of the late, like the Moon Lord stuff. You just locked me out again. If I can get up there past these planetoids.
Yeah.
My drone died. Alright, I think that's about it for today. We got through a through a good chunk of the post-Moon Lord stuff. Anyway, so next time we'll probably do more of the post-Moon Lord bosses and goodbye everybody.
Drone.
Sam
The drone.
Sam wishes you well.